Okay, so I first tried on the leggings. They are a bit tight, and it's so weird for me because like they feel a bit low-waisted. Like I feel like I want to pull them more up. And the other problem, I'll probably have to put the camera a bit back, is that like they. Can you see that? Like they're a bit long for me. So like it has these. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, I mean it's fine, I guess. Let's see if you can see it any better this way. I don't know how this looks, but it's long and it's annoying. It's long. I don't know, maybe my mom can fix it. Because look at that. It's just like, what do I do with it? I'm kind of short, but then also like not that small, you know. So it's kind of awkward. I don't know. I suppose I could wear these like in the winter with like shorts on top, but actually they're not as bad as I thought. They are pretty comfy. I don't know. Oh my god, everything just popped. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough for the leggings. I'll show you everything else. I'm gonna give a go. I'm gonna give the shoes a go. I'm not gonna try these ones on because I already know that they're good, since I always wear these. So I'm gonna give a go for these new shoes. Oh, they all have like little diamonds. That's interesting. This one's got like a little diamond there, and this one also, but except it's in a different color. I'm gonna try these out. They look soft and they weren't so expensive. Let's try them on together. I mean. So let's see first impressions. I already have something to say. Okay, so they're very soft. Like, not very soft, but they're soft. They're like this kind of material where it's kind of just brush it and it's like, and yeah, they're soft. So also the back, it's not like that leather back that I don't usually like. So that's one of the reasons why I bought them. They seem flexible enough. However, they seem also a bit stiff. So like you gotta work into them. I'm just assuming they're similar to my other shoes. I got this is in a size M, which says 38-39. My size is 37, but they didn't have like a 37. They had like a 36 or something. It was like in between. Like there was no proper 37. So these might be big for me. Who knows? But let's give it a go. Okay. So see, they look nice. I'd say that. They look nice. Okay, so that's one shoe on. If you know anything about like rhythmic gymnastics shoes, like especially when they're new, they're so difficult to like. Not difficult, but it takes a while to kind of just get them soft and like so that you can grip on to like the point. I just like do these exercises like this simple. Should I put the other shoe? I'll put the other shoe on. Why not? I have to try these, of course, on like the big carpet at the gym, but at the moment I don't have that opportunity, so I can't really say what I think about them yet. They look a little bit big, I think, on me. Maybe because of the fact that they're 38, 39. Who knows, maybe my feet will grow a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. So let's just give them a bit of a warm up. Because they're so soft, that's nice that they're soft. I'm afraid they're a little bit big here. Sad, because they're like 3 pairs. Oh, also the elastic of the shoe is, in fact, there's like silicone on the inside or whatever it's called there, so it should be a bit like less slip-proof. It'll be slip-proof, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, like what to do more with these shoes. Let's just see on my feet. Like that. No. See what that looks like. So me without gripping them. So I'll just point my foot without like actually tucking it in the shoe. So like this. And what happens most of the time is, as you can see, like the shoe doesn't grip, and this leaves this like ugly open area, whereas I am pointing my foot, but like inside the shoe, but with the shoe on it looks not pointed. Now this is like if I grip it, which I think I can get these shoes to grip. Like I think so. Let me just stand up. I don't know. I hope that these shoes do well. Make it a little spin. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, well they're slippery. Okay, so that's enough for the shoes. But I'll have to use them for a week or something and hope that they'll be fine. Okay, so, hi. I'm going to give a bit of an update on these shoes. For one, the diamond is still holding up, but then again, I'm only training at home, and I've only trained 4. I'm not quite sure if it was around like a week. I kind of forgot how many days I've used these shoes for. They're not that bad. They're soft, they're comfortable, but there's this funny thing that they do, where I think I talked about in the beginning. So when you point your foot, you can see how like it kind of scrunches here when you like try to point your foot, and like where you kind of grip with your toes. I don't know if you're a rhythmic gymnast, please tell me you understand, because it's such a struggle. For some reason my left foot seems to be doing it fine. So like you grip first like with the toes, and then like you point, and there's no like empty space. But for some reason, so I'm just gonna point normal, right? And more or less, there is some empty space like there, like here. But overall, it's fine. But for some reason, when I point with my right, it's gotten better. But it took about a week. Maybe not a week, maybe like 5 days, something like that. So basically, when I'm pointing, you have like a bit of a grip in the toes, and then here, like 2 lines. So I'm gonna flex, and I'm gonna do this and this, but it slips out. It's like as if it comes out like this. And when in reality, I'm pointing my foot, but with the shoe on, it doesn't necessarily show that all the way. There is more empty space. That makes any sense. But it has gotten better. But before, it used to look a bit like that, like empty. You know what I mean? It would grip, but not everywhere. Now, this is such an awkward angle. I'm so sorry. But that might also be because I don't want to blame it on the shoes, but I'm gonna just blame it on my own feet, because I'm going to say my right foot is stronger, or at least more flexible and points more than my right, which is really funny because like right is like my working leg, left is like my weaker leg. But when I'm pointing most of the time, like if I'm going to do like a penché, like my left leg is up, so it's obviously pointing. The right is on the floor, it's flexed. Most balances, right, I will do on, well, not not most. It will be like this one. It's on the other leg, or like the fourth day ones, right? Anyway, the point is, maybe that's one of the reasons, but it has gotten a bit better. Another thing is because I did hurt my foot, and like it affected my pointing, so it could be that. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, I'm trying to think. Out of 10, I think I would give them an 8, maybe an 8, because they seem to turn just fine. They're very like nice for turning. I haven't tried it obviously on the carpet. Actually, I think next week I might be going back to the gym. I hope. This carpet, I mean, it's similar, but it's just not the same thing like the proper carpet in the gym. At first I wasn't sure about how they looked like on my feet in general, like when I'm standing. And I hope this is not upside down, but and I forgot to say, after I take off my shoes, I have been rolling them up like I said, I have been doing, rolling them up like that, and then tying them around with the elastic. And some people will ask, what won't that like ruin the elastic? Personally, it doesn't ruin it for me. It's fine. So yeah, basically, I just stuck it in and just roll it because it's tighter that way. I don't know if this actually makes a difference. If it does, just in case, then I just want to let you know that I've been doing this every day after using them. The only difference that I see with these two shoes is that the Solo shoes seem a little bit smaller here, like they don't cut to the same angle, if that makes any sense. Sometimes like my toe here, it's a bit squashed, I feel like, in these shoes, so it hurts. But I've been using them because those were like the most comfortable at the time. Also, this is the bottom of the shoe. It's not like leather, it's like soft. And so are these. Oh, as you can see, they've been used. If you're wondering if the Solo shoes do the same thing that these did in the beginning, where, well, they're just gonna still do it when I point my foot, there's like this empty space, it's just because of my foot. It's probably less strong and pointing, and it does exactly the same. So my right foot does the same thing with the Solo shoes as well. But yeah, overall look, after a few, like a week of training, the diamond has still stayed on. The only thing is the shoes started to, like, you know, get dirty, obviously, and kind of like, I don't know how to explain, but the fading away. Anyway, yeah. So if you want, like, if you have like long toes, like I do sometimes, like it can hurt. So maybe like using the Solo shoes won't be good for you. Maybe you want to go with these ones instead, because this, like, I have more freedom, more space in this shoe. But if you have like smaller feet or toes, whatever, smaller toes, then I think maybe these shoes are better. But anyway, they both, like, they're good. So they point well, they turn good. Yeah. Let me know, like, what do you guys do? Like, do you hate new shoes? Because I kind of hate new shoes. And how long does it take you like to actually wear them like in? Does that make sense? Wear them in, like wear them to a point where they are actually comfortable and not like difficult to point in and things like that. So what I usually like to do before I even start wearing them is like I roll them up. I don't know if anyone else does that. I don't really know how much it helps either, but I like to think it helps. I obviously can't really show you the tape until I actually tape my hoop. So then I can't show you that. Okay, so the other two things are left, the clubs and the ribbon. So I think I'll start with clubs. It's easier because otherwise I have to like take off and on the ribbon. So I'll show you my clubs first. So these are my current clubs that I have. Basic like orange and black gloves, plastic and rubber. Right? So I have some tape on them, and I also have, well, I used to have tape here, but whatever, it fell off. They are connectable, right? Those are also connectable. However, this brand, I was really scared to buy new clubs, so I keep looking there. I'm using the front camera. Usually I use the back camera for filming, but today I decided to use the front camera. I wasn't sure entirely what brand these are. I think they were Venturelli when I bought them. I think I bought them like 5 or 6 years ago, so it's been a long journey with these clubs, and I think it's time. And anyway, I think they're Venturelli, but they don't have any markings. Like, they don't have any like brand logo anywhere. Like, there just isn't. So as far as my memory tells me, these are Venturelli, but I have had like my friends show me their Venturelli clubs, and they felt much different than mine. Excuse me, I'm not used to talking so much early in the morning. Early in the morning. So, I can open them from here. So I'm going to open the clubs from here. But I would say my clubs, these ones, are closer to like Pastorelli, because like I've seen the clubs from my other friends at gymnastics. I've seen their clubs which are Pastorelli, and they seem to fit better, like as in are closer to this. So I have no idea, Pastorelli or Venturelli. I have no clue. This is gonna cut off. So annoying. Okay, we're back. So where was I with the clubs? Right. So like I was saying, these are my third pair of clubs. And now I'm my fourth pair of clubs. We're gonna take these out. I don't know if this background or light, whatever is the best, but I'm gonna take these out. Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna rip. I don't know. This is like the hardest way to take them out. Okay. They're sealed. There we go. Got the FIG logo, the Chacott logo, and just figure out. Okay, this is taped as well. Okay. You know what? I'm glad. I'm happy they're super duper protected. Oh my god, this is not doing any justice, is it? I'm trying to see what I'm doing, but... Okay, oh, there's something else written on here. I have no idea what it says. Oh, it says made in Japan. So guys, these are my new clubs. I can't believe I got new gloves. I feel like these were probably the most, I don't know if this was more expensive than the ribbon. Oh, I'll let you know all the prices, of course, as well. I didn't think about that. Oh my god, and these feel like they're kind of not so slippery as I thought they'd be. But I'll probably still tape the end of the gloves. Oh, wait, I need to get both of them out now. Yeah, I tore this one right off. Whew. Club number 2. Same thing. Chacott gold. This is a bit difficult. I'll try to find like a good light and picture, but let's try them out. Ready? Oh my god, they feel so weird. Like here they're like so not like almost like rubber. I don't know what they are, but they're so nice. They're a bit heavier, I think, than mine. Wait. Okay, and connectable. Oh, they're definitely gonna need some tape. I don't trust this. I don't understand people who don't put tape on their clubs, as in the like non-slip tape. But I don't understand people who actually tape their clubs like for decoration, because I've tried to work with those clubs a few times and they're so slippery. Okay, this worries me a bit because this does not have a good grip. See how easy that was? I didn't even require any effort. I'll just do. Oh, see, they came out. Tape is required. So, see? I put them in as tight as I can, and then look how simple. Well, okay. That was a bit less simple. Maybe I really knocked it in there. Compared to these ones, and the rubber is different. This is almost like matte. It's like shiny. If you want to see comparison of these two clubs. But if I were to put these ones in, so 1, 2, now, like really tight. Now when I try to pull them out. Okay, not bad. Like similar, but sometimes you have, you know, this. And these did not seem to have that so easy. That worries me a little bit, but I think with tape we'll fix that. So, because like imagine doing things like that, or any throws like this. What else? Like I start like with my gloves connected like that, like this, and I go into the back of cover. And if like during the back of cover they rip open. Oh. I don't think they're as heavy, or, I mean, they seem a bit heavier, but I don't think. I think they're slightly heavier. I still think they're, oh, let's see if they bounce. Uh-oh. It could be just my carpet, but I think Chacott clubs don't bounce. However, I don't need any bouncing, so, you see that? They don't bounce. On the floor. You can feel the difference. It's like they are different, right? So this is like more matte. It's not very rubbery, bouncy like, but these ones are. So like, listen to this. It's like. The rubber quality is very different. This is like matte, basically. This is like shiny. I wonder if I connect these two. That'll be harder to get out than this. Oh. Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, if you're going to get Chacott clubs, they don't bounce. These stand up. Whoa. Bounce. These are like heavy and they don't bounce. So if you, oh my god, I'm terrible at this bounce thing, but never mind. My review on these Chacott clubs is that they're fine, they're great, they're not too heavy, they look very nice quality, and everything else is great about them. However, if you need to connect your clubs in your routine, especially if you have throws, and if you have to keep the clubs connected for a long time, make sure you put tape, because I don't think it's going to stay together for very long. And if you need to bounce, Chacott clubs don't bounce, at least these don't. It's just this material is different on the rubber part. I already like tried to like demonstrate with that. This is like rubber, like thick rubber, and this is like this. Even here you can see the difference. Also, I noticed over here, here's like more thicker in a way, and this is like thinner. See the difference? Okay. I tried to spot as many differences as I can. Oh my god, imagine holding 4 gloves. It's like a group routine. Look at how many gloves. Ooh. Okay, gloves aside. Now, it's time for the ribbon. I'm going to show you my ribbon I currently have on. This is like my very oldish ribbon. It's old and I use it like outside and it's like kind of ripped up. However, like my newer ribbon is also kind of old at this point and a bit ripped up as well. So I really hope this one doesn't rip. I use Chacott, so I doubt like the weight difference will be any different. You know, there won't be much difference. But let me show you, right? So, I currently have on is this green one, kind of green. I don't even know what color this is. I'm gonna go with green highlighter kind of color. This stick I've had for very long. This is ripped off, but it's silver. I've had it for a while. It's Pastorelli. So is the ribbon, this one. So this ribbon is Pastorelli. Ignore my horrible ribbon technique, but I'm not very good at ribbon. So this is a Pastorelli ribbon. It's frayed here. I used to say Pastorelli. And I have it connected with a thread. So this is the old ribbon. This is my newest ribbon. It's also very fluffy and old, a bit frayed. I've had this, I want to say a year, but I'm not sure. 2 years maybe? So here we go. So I'm pretty sure you've seen this ribbon in my other videos. I don't know why it said show to you, but I did. I want to also show you little problems I've had with this ribbon. So apart from all of it going fluffy. Also, if you have any tips on washing it properly, because I do just wash it with like soap and water, and then I pat it dry, and then I leave it to hang up to dry. I don't pat it dry, as in I'll pat it a bit. I try not to squeeze in. That's why it can get all ripped up. So, for this ribbon, I don't know which way to show it, but one thing you should look out for, and I think, not look out for, but just to let you know, Chacott ribbons, and I think most of them are like this, have this coloring problem. I don't know if it's a problem, but I kind of like it. It kind of looks different and unique. For some people, it's like a not good like quality. But I'm assuming all their Chacott ribbons are like that. This was my first one. My friend had a Chacott ribbon. I didn't really look at it closely. That's why I bought it, because I tested her ribbon out and I liked it. So, I don't know what to say about this. Of course, we've got this situation. So, yeah, I always roll my ribbons, as you saw how this was rolled, folded in the first place. So for the most part it's fine, but as you can see, these transitioning colors, I mean, if they bother you, then I guess don't buy Chacott. But yeah, I don't really have problems with Chacott. I like the ribbon. I just suppose the tearing, I don't know why. I'll try not, because I think with this ribbon I might have twisted the ribbon a bit while washing. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, but I'll try to not at all twist that ribbon. So this is what it looks like, and this is the end. The end is always dead looking. I wash and then I iron my ribbon, like that's all I do. This took forever. I'm getting cold again, so I put my jacket on. Okay, so I'm back. I had to clear up my phone again. I don't know how I'm gonna cut this. Please pray for me. Alright, okay. Here we have the ribbon. This is probably the most exciting part. I am really tired now and I want to take a nap. This is already much more yellow, vibrant. Let's compare. This is a Pastorelli ribbon. Obviously, does not compare at all. Not even in real life. The Pastorelli is like more green. Oh my god, I'm so excited to see it in its full glory. Okay, and then this is another Chacott ribbon, right? So let's see how the colors add up and match. And then with greens, right? Does this make any sense? Oh my god. Can we just like unravel this ribbon? Look at that. I just noticed there's a bit of blue here. I don't know if that's like a mistake, but I kind of like the small like imperfections in the ribbon. Should I stand? So we already started seeing this part. Look at this. Do you see what I mean now? It doesn't go up and down in a straight line like this ribbon. The colors go up and down. This one, it's kind of like in a diagonal. Look at that. Okay, so I feel like we have this color somewhere here in this ribbon. Similar. I don't know why I'm comparing so closely, but I am. Oh my god, ribbons are so long. And there we go. It ends with this, and it has the Chacott logo over here. I didn't pay attention, but I think, yeah, the Chacott logo is also here. I know that the silver stick of the ribbon doesn't really go well with anything, but I decided not to get I decided not to get any new sticks because I don't know, I couldn't decide and I didn't want to spend more money, I guess. Okay, it's finally on the stick. Let's see it in motion. Oh my god. I feel like it feels different. I don't know how to explain, but it doesn't feel exactly the same like this Chacott one. Maybe because it's worn out, if I'm being completely honest. But it doesn't feel completely the same. What? It feels like it's the same brand. Okay. Maybe I should have been showing sideways. Got a sound like every time I use it, it has this like sound. This doesn't really, because like it's so worn, like it feels shinier, the material. Maybe this is like new and like improved, right, compared to this one. Like the material everywhere all along is a bit different. It's like this material is like softer and this is more like sturdy, but then again, it's new. But it's more like shiny or something. Ah, look at that. Oh. last and final clip of this video. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stop it here. Here is my final reviews, okay? I'm going to start with the hoop because my mom just taped my hoop. Thank you so much to my mom. So, this is the hoop. Look at it. Beautiful, isn't it? So, I might show this better in full. Maybe I'll just keep it like this. So, my hoop is 90 centimeters from here to here. I don't know, in length, right? It's 90 centimeters. So, we had a bit of a problem that we're not expecting. As you can see, this is the tape we wanted, and we had like around 20 centimeters empty. So, if you have a 90 centimeter hoop, I think the roll, if I'm not wrong, was tape was like 10 meters long or something. It did overlap quite a bit. I don't know if you can tell. It started off like this, right, where there was like a nice wide gap, but then it started overlapping a lot. So, and she had to keep cutting it off, that's what she said, and doing it again. So it was tricky to do it without overlapping a lot, at least not even halfway till halfway. You know, if you have ever tried to tape a hoop before, you would understand. You can clearly see it's very different in color, but when it's moving, you can barely see it. So, I don't know. I would suggest, even if it's like a little bit smaller than 90, get 2 rolls of the tape, so you can actually finish it properly and not do this. Then moving on to clubs. Clubs, I again didn't have an opportunity to try them in the gym yesterday, but overall they're pretty good. They are by the brand Chacott. If you have any like bounces in your routine with your clubs, don't get Chacott because Chacott clubs don't bounce. At least the ones that I have don't bounce, and I think my friend also has Chacott. They also don't bounce, if I'm not wrong. And I'm not sure if it's all Chacott clubs, but I think they are. Just, I guess, the way that they're made. The benefit of them not bouncing is that if you do drop your clubs, they won't bounce away and it won't move anywhere. Or it will move a little bit, you know, because they're still kind of bouncy, but they won't come up. And it's kind of funny because I had this habit of like bouncing the clubs from time to time on the floor, and now I can't do it, so yeah. Connectable, the clubs are connectable, but they are not very strong, like they don't stay in very well, if you know what I mean, so it's very easy for them to fall apart. So what I did was I put tape on my clubs. I think I showed this already. If I didn't, I'll put the clip back in here just to show you what I'm talking about. I put tape on my clubs, and that helped a lot for them to stay in longer together. Ribbon. Now, ribbon I actually had the opportunity to try in the big gym, and I'm really happy that I did. What I want to talk about is throws, because obviously at home I can't do any high throws. High throws, like risks and stuff. So the one that I did try, there are 2 different risks that I tried yesterday, where the one, or throws, whatever. Basically, the one where you throw from like behind your back, you throw it up, but I threw that ribbon and it flew so freaking high, and it felt like it was just floating in there, like it hung. I don't know if it's the material, I don't know if it's because of the material, or because it's new, or that maybe I did it right, like correctly, like my technique was correct, and I just did not know that I was doing it properly. But it flew I could do like 4 chenets, and I think I did 4 chenets, if that helps at all. 4. I usually do 3 before it hits me in the face, so. And this time I could calmly do probably 4. I don't know if I did 4. But you could if you wanted to, for sure. That's ribbon. The only thing maybe that might have changed for ribbon is like the stick. I added some tape on the end. I don't remember if I showed that, but I just added like the same tape I put on the clubs. I just put some on the end of the stick. So maybe the stick was a bit heavier and it helped to fly higher. Keep that in mind as well. So there we go. But overall, I'm happy with ribbon as well. Shoes. Okay, moving on. So The shoes that I used were by the brand Tuloni, and I kind of tried to show you throughout like a week. So yes, but I finally got to the gym and tried it on like the big white carpet, and they were good. They turn well. They're a bit slippery, like if you're not on the carpet, looks like you're on the floor. Well, they point well. The problem I had was with like pointing like my right foot was that it wasn't gripping on very well. But after like a week or so, even from training at home, they seemed to like take more, like became more soft, even though they were soft. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Or maybe like my foot got stronger or something, because actually, unfortunately, my poor right foot has suffered quite a bit of injuries. So that's pretty much it. I know I bought the leggings, but I haven't tried them because it's basically summer here at this point, and it's not summer, but like it's basically, I'm calling it summer already. I wore shorts yesterday to training, so that's all I have for today. I hope that you kind of like this video. I was going to say, if you want to see more, then subscribe. But I probably won't be doing lots of videos like this, like reviews or unboxing videos, because that costs money and I don't need to always buy something new all the time, right? The one thing I might buy is a new ball, probably. I might buy a new ball, so maybe I'll make another review. However, I'm planning on buying another Pastorelli ball, like the same that I have, just in a different color, probably. Well, yeah, in a different color. Mine, I don't know if I showed it to you, but it kind of like peeled off a little bit. But that was mainly my fault. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, because, I don't know, share it. I don't know why, but like if you want to share it with your friends, I hope it helped in some sort of way. Yeah, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Oh, and subscribe if you want to see more rhythmic gymnastics videos. I have, if this comes up before the hoop video, then stay tuned. I have a hoop tutorial video kind of thing, so